Usually I check your location. Like, I usually check you every 30 minutes. I feel like anyone that... Oh, I don't know. Maybe not.
Go on. Land, go on.
I feel like...
You're pregnant, mate. I'm sorry. You've
Shut
got...
up.
Nah, you are. Ah! There's no women that are cucks. I've tried to find them. Sorry.
How much would you have to be offered to watch me?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Punchin episode.
She didn't like that. You shouted too loud. Why did you shout so loud? That was loud for me. Sorry. Oh my God, that was a little bit too loud. It's the loudest you've ever done an intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the best podcast in the universe. Punchin episode 18. 1-8. Great age. Welcome, Tennessee Fresher, to the building. You okay?
Ooh, yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm living. I'm surviving.
Good. Good.
So that was Punchin, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching today. No, how you doing? How's life been? How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been probably best week this year so far. No,
That's
one
a
of the
big
best,
claim.
One of the best weeks of June.
Okay.
I had a really nice week. I went to Ibiza.
Ooh, so did I.
Yeah,
So did I.
actually, so did Danny. He came and surprised me for the day.
Sorry about that.
Mr. I don't like holidays.
Well, don't.
Came for a little day trip to Ibiza to see what it was all about.
Yeah, it was all right.
Was it because you seem to think that like you land in Ibiza and you're just partying? When you came to see me, did you realise that it was actually I was on a classy side of Ibiza?
No.
You don't think I was on a classy side
It was,
of Ibiza?
yeah, sure. But that doesn't, like, I'd still prefer going like Shoreditch. There's more class in Shoreditch.
That's insane.
There is. Mate, when I landed at Ibiza airport...
He's just clip farming with saying that.
No.
That's not true.
I'm
There's not more
not.
class in Shoreditch than there is in the side of Ibiza that I was staying in.
agree to disagree. When I landed in Ibiza airport, it was like Armageddon, mate.
The airport's the
It
completely
was
different
horrible.
story.
Absolutely horrible. I was just trying to hide from anyone and everyone. No, not like that. It was just, it was a hellfest in there.
Yeah.
But how was your holiday? How was it?
Best holiday. Literally the best holiday ever.
Well, because I wasn't there.
No, yeah. It was just so nice because Suede was so chilled out. She would lay on the sun lounger when she was awake. As we can hear her screaming right now. She would lay on the sun lounger when she was awake. Then she'd feed. Then we'd go in the pool. She'd kick around in the pool. And then she'd go back to sleep for 2 hours and I would lay on the sun tanning. And it was literally just so fun. Oh, Danny.
So what are you loving this week?
No, start a conversation how it would actually start. No, I'm joking.
So what are you loving this week?
So you did to me last week. What am I loving this week? Well, Ibiza. Oh, so I went to Ibiza. I was kind of talking about that before we got interrupted. I went to Ibiza. It was so nice. It was, dare I say it, one of the best times I'd had in Ibiza. I left Ibiza and in the car I was thinking, I'm not ready to go. And it's the first time I've left and actually thought that. Usually when I leave Ibiza previously, I'm like, get me home. I'm sick of this place. I've had enough. It's the first time I left and thought that was such a nice, peaceful trip. I went with Suede and my mum. And yeah, it was really nice. Danny came on the Saturday, which I was not expecting. The last thing I was ever expecting was for Danny to show up in Ibiza. Like, he has a hate for Ibiza.
Man. Yeah, Ibiza's just dead, man. It is just dead. But you know what? I played it so well. I was in cahoots with your mum. You had no idea that I was in cahoots with your mum?
No, I didn't. I wasn't even suspicious of you of the date. Well, I was.
You should have been.
In the morning, it was like 7 a.m. in the morning, and Danny was like outside on the. Like, I got an alert on the camera, and I said to my mum, "Why is Danny up so early?" And she went, I don't know. And I literally went to my mum, "Is he sleepwalking?" I said, "Why is he out doing the bins at 7 a.m.? Like, this is not like
God
Danny."
forbid. I would do that anyway, by the way.
At 7 a.m.
Yeah.
I thought you were that was where I went, that you were sleepwalking. And then my mum was just like, "No, he's probably just up." And I was like, "Yeah." And then you was like, you said you had a shoot.
I played it so well. I said, "Oh, I've got to go Swindon for the day, love. Can't call, can't text. I'm in Swindon, mate." Which I was
Yeah.
in Swindon. I was in Swindon yesterday, but I just said it was a 2-day, whatever, not relevant. But yeah, I
Yeah.
said I got to shoot.
He
Played
turned
it
his location
so
off. I
well.
didn't even. Usually, I check your location. Like, even if I know you're at home, I just like to check. Like,
Wow.
I don't know. I do it to my sister. I do it to any one of my friends' location that I have. I'm just like, let me check where you are, and I usually check you every 30 minutes.
That is.
But not in like a way of like, where are you? I just like to know you're safe and like you're okay. I didn't even go to check your location to realize that you've turned it off. So that's how I really didn't know that you were coming. And then also you did this to my head. And as soon as you've done that to my head, I was like, who the hell is that? Because my mum would never do that to my head. Me and my family don't give physical touch. So if like my mum would never just tap my head. That's when I knew.
Just do a little head scratch.
I know, but only you would do that.
A little head scratch.
Like no one in my family would do that to me.
You don't give head scratches.
No.
A little nuzzle.
No. Have you ever even seen me hug my mum?
Probably.
You know.
Oh, I should hope you've hugged your mum.
No.
Then you're a sick bastard.
No, I'm not affectionate. Even
That's
if
not
I'm
affectionate to hug your mum. It's not affectionate.
hugging someone is being affectionate.
I'll hug anyone.
Yeah, you're affectionate.
No, I don't do it in, oh, I love you, give me a hug.
No, affection doesn't always mean you love someone.
Affection is showing love.
No, it's just like affectionate. Like I'm just not affectionate. Like if when I was younger, if I ever cried and my mum like tried to comfort me, I would just say no.
She'd slap you.
Yeah, I would say no. A few meters away, please. Don't touch. Don't give me affection. I don't like it.
Fair.
Uncomfortable, isn't it? So that was nice. The day in Ibiza. What did we do? Should we say what we done for the day?
Went in the pool.
Went in the pool. As soon as he came, I was like, I have someone to go in the sea with me, because going in the sea by us, my mum will not even touch the water, and obviously I'm not going to go in the sea of Suede. Like we can't jump the waves, like real fun. As soon as
jump off
Danny
the
came, I
rocks.
was like, we can go in the sea. We ran straight down to the sea, and I swam in the sea, and that's what really made the trip like.
That was cute.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was like-
wholesome, yeah.
Because we've never we have gone in the sea together, but I don't know, it was just like so fun. And then we went in the pool, and it was just so fun to like go in the pool with someone that wasn't Suede. Like we were holding our breath underwater. We were seeing who could hold their breath.
And who
the
held their
longest.
breath longer?
Me.
You cheater. You
But-
cheated twice in
I
a row.
didn't.
You did.
Do you know what I did? Yeah, I was holding my breath, and I knew that my time was coming to an end soon. So I just splashed to make you think I came up.
That's cheating.
So that it's
That's
not cheating.
literally
It doesn't
cheating.
matter how you win, as long as you win.
But it's cheating. Bro, it's a game of who can hold their breath longer. It's
Yeah,
not
but
that
it's
deep.
not about. It is about the winning for me. It doesn't matter how you get there. as
Right,
long as you
whatever.
get there.
Yeah, we had fun, man. Ibiza was fun.
Yeah.
Dare I say. But like a day was perfect, because at the end of the day, I'm like, thank fuck I'm going home.
Yeah.
Like, it was like perfect timing. I couldn't do another day of it, sorry. But it was
Yeah.
nice. It was actually really nice. I'm really, like, genuinely really glad I did it.
Yeah, and I'm glad you came the day before I left, because when you left, it made me really homesick. I was like, I could have just gone home with you. But it was only the next day.
It was literally a couple hours after
I
we had
know.
the early flight.
And then when that wore off, when I was getting on the flight home, I kept saying to my mum, I could stay a day longer. So it just didn't last long, the whole feeling homesick again.
Fair enough. What am I loving this week? I was in a Spurs advert again. You didn't even know.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't show
It
any
came out on
attention to it. So, do you know what I mean? Not even a like on Instagram on it. Do you know what I mean?
Did I
It
not
is.
like it?
No, it is what it is, mate. Do you know what I mean? One of my proudest moments, but
You were in it last year?
yeah, back to back, baby. Back to back. But this time,
That's
I was
sick.
the only person that had a speaking role. I was the only person that spoke some
Oh,
words.
I know. What was your line?
Well, you saw it, so.
What was it again? Because after you came home, you kept saying your line. He was so proud of his line, he kept saying it like around the house.
Well, if you can't remember, mate, then it is what it is, isn't it?
I know.
You actually can't remember it.
No, what was it again?
You serious?
You had to say it to like the old woman or something.
You serious? Why is
you
my
serious?
mum snitching? My mum's going, he just said it. He just said it. Yeah, my line. I was the only person with a line. Are you serious? Feels like you're not that happy with it.
Do you know why? Because I just realised I know why they gave you a line. They saw your acting for our promo for the podcast and was like,
He has to
this
be
like
in
an
it.
act.
There he is. Look, the only person
yeah,
with a caption.
you've got such a good like. Oh, you serious?
The
Like,
only
you're a really good
person with a
actor.
caption. Well, it was quite real because I was actually just eating. Like they just kept giving me full Englishes, literally like on repeat. But they kept saying, "Fucking relax." Like I kept just numbing it down. And then yeah, she actually stole my sausage. I wanted it. That was authentic reaction.
Oh,
She
I
stole my
am. So
sausage.
that's so cool.
Yeah, man. I was in Spurs advert. Would have been nice to get some props from my fiance, but game's a game, innit?
That's so cool that you were in it. I haven't
Thank you.
even. I didn't actually watch it.
No,
Too
yeah.
busy tanning.
Too busy in Ibiza. Yeah, I mean it happens. You know what I mean?
Wow. Oh my god, they made him anime. Wow, Tottenham is
'Cause
so
he
like
loves anime.
they're so like Gen Z.
No,
their
they just know the
influences in their
people.
thing. Like,
That's a footballer.
you're an influencer.
No, I'm a footballer. No, the person that turned into anime
Yeah, I know that's
is Dominic Solanke,
Yeah,
and he
I
does
know.
loads of anime celebrations.
I know you play
Fucking
Fortnite with
sick.
him.
Yeah, I play Fortnite with Solanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like anyone that I don't know. Let me not.
Go on, fucking land. Go on.
I feel like anyone that makes anime like their thing just is trying to be so quirky. Because if you really just watch anime, you just watch it in silence. But like making it your whole thing, I just feel like you're trying to. I was like,
God forbid a man has a passion or a hobby.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Look, I'm anime's biggest hater, but I'm not saying that. That's rude.
Oh, I made you
don't-
watch it once. Do you remember?
No.
Oh.
I don't mind anime, but I like cartoons,
Yeah.
which is basically just anime, right? No?
I guess.
Anime's just cartoon. I like a cartoon, but I'm into like police shit now. I do a lot of police shit.
Yeah.
You know what I do.
Code Blue Cam.
Code Blue
You got
Cam.
me onto that.
There's like Doctor Insanity. Obviously, is it JCS?
yeah.
Fucking hell,
The goat.
JCS wins the Ballon d'Or of policing.
Yeah. He's
100%. What are you hating this week? I feel like I can rattle out some things here, but I don't know.
Nothing. I've had such a good week. Like I'm literally not hating anything. I'm hating. Oh, do you know what I am hating? Which I don't even want to give this attention, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Go on.
People on social media. I'm going to start tracking IPs. I'm going to say that.
Okay.
Because someone keeps DMing me constantly like, how would you feel if I leaked your daughter's face? I'm like, they've obviously seen me out and thought, let me take a picture of her daughter and just threaten her.
Which is very weird, by the way, taking a picture of a baby.
Look, I feel like, I literally said to you, I said, I think they think they're doing something more than what they're doing. I wouldn't care. If someone took a photo of Suede and leaked it, like, okay.
No, I mean,
I
it's
just
a
don't
baby,
want
innit?
to show her off. But if you want to take a photo and you want to post it, go ahead. Literally, I feel like people think it's going to affect me way more than it does, and it actually doesn't really affect me that much.
Nice.
I know, maybe it does because I have
Yeah,
to keep
no.
saying. I said to my mum for like 20 minutes, like I think they think they're doing something that they're not. I just don't care. Mum was
No, I think
fine.
people get confused with us not showing her to us not wanting people to see
her.
Like
yeah.
if I see like the boys or whatever, I'll be like, oh yeah, check out this picture. It's cute. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not hiding her from everyone.
Yeah,
and like if we play in like a sick, if I play in like a sick charity match, I want to walk out with her.
Don't
Do you know?
take me out. I'm trying to get into soccer aid.
Well, don't talk about soccer aid, man. I'm talking more like if I'm very lucky, Sidemen charity match. Do you know what I mean? Soccer aid's been and gone. All right, I can't do
I'm
that.
trying to do that.
But yeah, I want to like walk out with her as my mascot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and my sister's wedding, I wasn't telling them to avoid her
Yeah, that's
in
memories.
pictures. Yeah, I think people think that we're like no one to ever see her face.
I'd love people to see her face.
Yeah, she's cute.
She is stunning. She's so gorgeous.
If she was an ugly baby, maybe then I'd be a bit more like, no, don't show her. She's cute. I wouldn't care.
She is an adorable baby. Like the prettiest baby ever.
Yeah, my sister came over yesterday and she even saw Danny. She said, I didn't think she could get any cuter.
Yeah, she was just talking to me.
Yeah. But
What?
saying you couldn't get
No,
any
so what am I fighting against this week?
I've got something we can do.
What? Is it relevant to the...
Yeah.
But I haven't said what I'm fighting against.
Well, you might be fighting against me after this.
I always am. Let me say what I'm fighting against. Because I've had a fucking week of it, mate. I'm already... I drove in a massive truck yesterday.
That weren't a monster truck though.
No, it wasn't a monster truck.
I thought it was a monster
I got
truck.
lied to on the brief, but no, I drove in.
Yeah, you sent me that, and that literally was like they just got someone off a scaffold inside.
No,
Like,
it was
"Well,
a
use your truck,
transform.
mate."
So but people won't see this yet. It's for a Danny Aaron's More video, but it was a transformer truck. This guy Andy, shout out Andy, absolutely. I was chatting to him all day. Lovely soul. 15 years in the game, he's been driving transformer trucks. So I was driven in an Optimus Prime yesterday, but I won't spoil too much because that
Got
would be
nothing on
a Danny Aaron's
monster
More
truck.
video. My mum showing the producer a picture of the truck. Not sure why. But yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun. And that's for a Danny Aaron's More video. Little side quest. What? Well, I send you things not for the podcast, Mum. I just got... Anyway. Right, what are we... what?
I hope
You've
Spain
got...
like monster trucks. I'd love to go to a monster
I'm
truck
taking a
show.
Gumball.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
I heard Cal Freezy say it once. I don't know what it is.
Wimbledon started.
Yeah? You're going.
Today.
You're going, no?
Yeah, next week. I'm
Tennessee's
going
going Wimbledon.
the last day.
I thought I was as well until I got uninvited, but game's a game. Do you know what I mean? Game's a game.
Yeah, Danny was invited with me, but then I got invited with a brand. So, but do you know how much them tickets were sold for?
Let me actually guess. Am I going to do the thing where I say too much and it looks stupid?
No.
$2,000.
More.
each?
Yes.
$4,000.
I think they were like 3.5. So I'm
Game's
glad
gone,
that I demoted you and sold them tickets. They got sold for so much because
Wow.
they were like the best tickets on the last day.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Is the last day like World Cup final?
Yeah.
Like, does the winner win on the last day? Are you doing the thing where I've asked a silly question?
Kind of.
Don't fucking... Oh, here we go. You want to go... Let's fucking do this. Let's fucking do this. Right. So I've just asked a silly question there. Tell the people what you asked me in the car now. Tell the people what you are... And I replied sarcastically and you said, well, you ain't got to be so rude about it. Do it now, please.
So I was writing down, I was doing the TikTok trend where it's like, how many months have you been friends? And then you say months and then you count down the years you've been friends. And I got to 2015 and suddenly I just had like a thing. I was like, how do you write 2015? So I just asked Danny, if I'm writing 2015, how do I write it? Is it like 2015 or is it 215?
And I said, what the fuck are you on about? It's 2015. And you were like, well, yeah, but I didn't know. You did it for 2016, 17, 18. What happened?
But then I realised, because after 2020, I realised, am I doing it right or wrong? I didn't realise if I was doing it right. I don't know.
Right, what
Baby
game we
brain.
playing, Ten? What game we playing?
Baby brain.
Why are you saying baby brain? You're not... Baby brain's when you're pregnant, no?
No, you get baby brain after as well.
So baby brain's just every time,
Yeah,
every
it's
every
just
day now, okay.
Yeah, it's always.
Right, what you're telling me we're doing something. I've got no idea what you're on about.
You tried to do this in Ibiza, but I didn't really pick up the gist of it. But now I've got the hang of it, where we can say things that are princess treatment or bare.
No, but you got to do it with
minimum.
water. That's why I did it in the pool and I splashed you with water.
But I just want to know if you think that
Okay.
these things are princess treatment.
Okay.
I've written-
But for you in specific.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were asking ones and I was like, no.
Yeah, what did I... Yeah, I said...
But for me, I would say yeah.
No,
You
I
said
said, is
paying
it
for your
king...
trim.
Yeah, king treatment or bare minimum. Paying for my trim. I said bare minimum.
No, but no.
You've never
That's
once paid for my trim.
That's king treatment. I
You've
would
never
even
once.
cross my mind to pay for your trim. This is the men of 2025. I swear.
I pay for your trim and nails and everything and everything and everything. Give a brother a little bit back. It's not about the money, it's about the principle.
Yeah, but how much I found out you were paying your barber that time and you'd pay for him to come to your house. That's why I told you get a new barber. I made him get a new barber and he told me
Don't
how
say
much
that.
he
We're going to his wedding, so don't
not-
actually be rude.
Oh, fuck's
We're going to his wedding.
I've never even met. Sorry, actually, let me just shut up because that's.
You have met him.
I have never met her.
Right, we're going to his wedding and we cannot wait, John. I love you. And Francesca. Congratulations.
Okay.
Go.
Right, getting my Deliveroo from the man at the door.
Bare minimum. I do that I did it fucking last night for your drinks at 11 p.m. Bubbleology at 11 p.m. You're pregnant, man. I'm sorry. You've got...
Shut up.
Nah, you are. 11 p.m. Bubbleology.
That was my pregnancy craving,
For
by the
reference,
way.
an hour before, you're like, I'm so tired. I'm going to go straight bed. I'm going to order Bubbleology. Anyway.
Bubbleology.
Ooh. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. I
Okay.
do that all the time.
Paying for my nails.
Bare minimum. Do that every time.
Getting out to fill my petrol up.
Bare minimum. Do that every time. I do that even when you're not even there. I just take your car and fill it up.
Buying me a Chanel bag once a month.
Yep, fuck off. Princess treatment.
That's even on the
Princess
list.
treatment.
Driving when we are both going to the same place.
Bare minimum. I
Yeah.
wish it wasn't, but my God, I'm your Uber driver. But yeah, go on.
Well, that was all the ones that I thought
Oh.
you didn't realize you were going to say bare minimum.
What's
whatever
princess
the word.
treatment that you would say?
Getting me a Chanel bag once a month.
Well, yeah, and that's what I did say.
Paying for my car insurance.
No, fuck off. What do I look like? Maybe
I'll renew it this week.
when you're like stay-at-home mum, yeah, sure. But come on, we're working here. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
But I
I
said-
expect you to pay my car insurance. Are you joking?
No, when you're stay-at-home mum, what's mine is yours. Well, technically, that's already what's mine is yours. But when your whole sole job is looking after the kids, then yeah, anything I get is yours. That's just how life works.
Do you think?
100%. That's how life works.
I
Because
feel like-
where's your income coming? Your income is my income.
Yeah, that is true. But I feel like when I'm a stay-at-home mum, you might just be like, car? No.
You can have a car.
You go when you... Oh, can I? If I'm a stay-at-home
Well, you're
mum?
not going to be a fucking prisoner. What are you on about?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you would have
What was
just
you
said...
going to say?
Oh.
You'll go out when I tell you to.
You
No.
go when I say you can and I
No.
drive. Or I thought it would be like, well, if I'm not using the car, then you can use it.
No, you can have your own car. Jeez, Tennessee, you're 24 years old. I'm not your dad. Like, do what you want.
I don't know. I guess my mum was a stay-at-home mum, but my mum and dad always shared a car.
Well, no, you're all right. You can have a car. That's fine. Go on, let's keep going. I like this.
I can't think
I
of
can.
anything more.
Well, let me flip it on you then. King treatment or bare minimum? scratching my hair in the car while I drive.
King treatment.
Bare fucking minimum. Never done it once.
I do it.
You don't. You don't. No, you do it for like 2 seconds. You do it for like 2 seconds. Be like, my hands hurting.
Okay.
Let's say.
Cleaning up after you is king treatment, but you want to say it's bare.
I would say that's king treatment.
Oh.
I'm an adult.
So I give you king treatment.
Yeah. No, absolutely. You give me king treatment on that front.
What else could we say is bare?
You're just asking yourself questions here. King treatment. Let's say. Okay, I got a good one. What?
Oh yeah, go on.
No, what?
No, go on.
Handing me a fresh towel as I get out the shower.
King treatment.
Bare fucking minimum.
What?
Bare
I've never done that in my life.
minimum.
I've never done that in my
Bare
life.
minimum. I should be coming out of that shower. Here you go, honey. Here's a towel.
No.
Bare minimum. One day. Right, go on. You said you wanted to say something
No,
there.
I didn't. No.
You wanted to pipe up there. Go on.
No, because it's inappropriate.
Go on. Bark at me. Go on. Say it.
Every night.
Sex every
King
night.
treatment.
Bare minimum.
King treatment.
Maybe not now because of baby and that, but bare minimum.
Yeah. Do you know what? This is a whole different topic for another day, but some couples literally like do it once a week or like never.
But you never know that's not in their prime. Do you know what I mean? People that do it once a week or whatever, that's like the ship sailed, mate. They're like 5 years, 6 years deep. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, no. You think that, but no.
You think there's a couple, let's say, that have been in the game for 5 months. They're not doing it every day. Never.
There is some couples like
Never.
that, you know.
And how do you know?
Because I talk to all my friends about their sex life.
Well, they need to. Okay, can I ask a question? So your friends that say that,
Yeah.
is it who's the one not doing it? Do you know what I mean? Like, who is the girl not wanting it, or is it the man?
I do ask that, and then my friends will always say, "Well, I would never initiate it." So then maybe there becomes a point in the relationship where like the man doesn't always want to initiate it.
Look, I'll be honest. Every now and again, it's quite nice for you to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Initiate it.
Yeah, it feels nice.
I don't know. Yeah,
But
I
I'd
feel
say
like I've
it's
just
like-
got beg written across my forehead.
Well, not really.
I know. Like we've literally engaged. Like we've got a child.
We
I
have a
shouldn't
baby
feel like a
from
beg.
yeah, but I'd say it's like what 90% of the time me.
Yeah.
But that 10%'s great. That 10% is
King
great.
treatment.
Yeah, that is king treatment.
Pink or now, pink job or blue job.
The fuck is happening? This is not on the. This is
Yeah, I
not
know,
on
I
the
wrote it in
TV.
my
You're
thing.
just doing this
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. Because I
Okay.
want to know what you think
All right.
pink job is. Or
What does
blue.
that mean? Pink job
How
or
do people don't
blue
know?
job?
Obviously, it's in the name. Pink
Blue
or
job
blue
sounds
job.
a bit.
Blue job is a man's job. A pink job is a woman's job.
So I don't identify gender as colours, but go for it. Go on then. Sorry, was that a bit edgy of me? Sorry.
Yeah, edgy.
Sorry.
And I watch.
Okay, well I don't watch anime.
Yeah,
Right,
I
just
know.
say girl job
Okay,
or
so
blue
for example,
or
like taking the bins out.
my blue job.
So you think
blue-
that's a man's job?
Well, I do it every fucking week, so yeah.
Okay. The washing, doing the washing. It's not a trick question. It's just a question.
I don't know. I think it was a blue job this week, but I think
I was away.
yeah, and I
you
held
did.
the flag out for that, mate. I washed the bed. I washed about 9 rounds of clothes. Anyway, not relevant. Pink job.
You think it's a pink job?
Pink job, maybe.
I think it's a pink job.
I think maybe it's a mixed job, but I'd say 70-30 pink.
The way it gets done when you do it reassures me that it's definitely a pink job.
Oh, what's the quote? Fuck, what's the saying? I don't know if I should expose it. There's a saying, I can't remember. There's like not a saying, there's like a 2-word thing. Problematic, I don't fucking know. Basically, right? Fellas, I'm going to put you lot on game.
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm going to put you lot on game by sacrificing myself here. When you ask me to do something,
Pretend you can't do it.
no,
but-
I'll do it, but I'll do it on purpose so you don't ask me again. Fellas, you're welcome. Do that. Go on. Keep going.
But you can't. I know you didn't do that with the bed sheets. You actually don't know how to.
No, I can't do a
bed
bed
sheets,
sheet.
so
No, I
he
actually
doesn't
can't
know
do a
how
bed
to
sheet. Sorry.
Cleaning the bathroom.
Depends whose bathroom?
The bathrooms.
No, I'd clean my bathroom. You'd clean yours.
I'd love to have you cleaned your
I
bathroom.
do. I literally do. My ensuite, I clean. I literally do. Go in there now. It's spotless.
He's doing. I cleaned it yesterday.
I cleaned it.
Oh my
I cleaned it Wednesday, so there was no need for you to do that.
But
I
what do you
cleaned it
clean
Wednesday.
with?
I just get some spray and then what's it called, multi-fiber cloth or whatever. Wipe it down. Did my
Okay,
toilet.
what else? You say one that you think is a pink job or a blue job.
This is your game. I don't know. You came prepped.
Man, I only wrote a few things. I thought you would take the reins from there. Like before, like filling up the petrol.
Yeah, that's a blue
Blue
job.
job.
Of course it's a blue job.
I feel like petrol stations
But
should just do the same thing that Yorkie bars do. Have a picture of a woman with a big X for it. Women aren't allowed
But
to
you
do
didn't let
petrol
me do it
station.
at the start. You were like, why?
Yeah, because I didn't want to I was like trying to be all, I don't know, like.
Manly.
Oh, yeah, I can do it.
I can
Actually,
fucking do it. I'll put the diesel in.
yeah, no woman should be getting out and putting the petrol in the car. Like, it's just awful.
There's no need for you. Hold on. I'm trying to think now. Blue job or pink? So am I trying to think of a pink job and then for you to disagree with?
No, just like I don't know. Like, it's just
Right, right, so it has to be-
influencing.
What?
Influencers.
Both.
Pink job.
It's both.
Pink job.
I'm a man, you're a girl. We're both influenced.
Yeah, but like if you just wasn't and you thought, like, is it a pink job or a blue job? You'd think pink job.
No. I'd think both. I don't understand.
There we go.
What?
Clip farmed.
Oh, okay. Good. You got me in real life there. Hold on, I want to do more.
Playing the PlayStation. Now we're just gender roles. No,
Yeah,
we're doing pink job, blue job.
Around the house. Making the bed in the morning.
Pink job.
Disagree. Whoever gets up last.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Let's not generalize here.
true.
Doing the dishes.
Could you do it a lot? I just feel like that's a blue job now.
I think pink job cooking, blue job cleaning the cooking.
Yeah, I just think, because cleaning I think is a pink job, whereas like doing the dishes, I would say.
We
it's
have a
blue
good
job.
format of sometime, well, maybe like once a week you'll cook, and then I'll just clean up your cooking, like the
Yeah.
plates and the wipes
Oh,
and.
there's actually a website
Here we go.
letting you know what the pink jobs and the blue jobs are.
Bins.
Oh my gosh, obviously, like light bulb changing.
Yeah, I
blue
can't-
job.
I can't do that. I've never changed a light bulb in
I
my
know.
life.
I have to still do that, guys.
When have we
Building-
ever
Wait.
when have we changed a light bulb?
Let's say something. Building the IKEA furniture.
Yeah, you love doing that, mate.
That is meant to be
Bro,
a
I
blue
do
job
it
and
every. I
do it.
literally go there. Okay, fellas, this is an example of what I said previously. Oh, can you help me do the IKEA drawer? Absolutely. Oh, I've done it wrong. Oh, don't worry, I'll just do it. I'll do it and do all the other ones. You're welcome. Blue and pink jobs. Let's keep going. Well, okay, what about hoovering? I'm gonna say
Pink
vacuuming,
job.
but I think I like a hoover. I actually quite like, but you get annoyed at me when I hoover because apparently I've got to take out the hoover, get all in the cracks. I just fucking go crazy with it.
Yeah,
I love a hoover.
It's got dust in.
Trash, dirty dishes. Oh, blue, it says trash, blue job, trash, dirty dishes, vacuum, sweep, mop. Shut the fuck up. How
Picking
the
up,
fuck is that a blue job?
picking up the groceries. Like we're in
Yeah,
America.
this is a stupid
Food shopping.
American.
I think food shopping's such a pink job. Because
Nah, I like
I asked
food
you to
shopping.
get peppers once and you got something that doesn't even look like peppers.
What did I get?
You got like these sweet chilies.
That's still a pepper. I
I
like
just-
it. I like it.
Oh, grocery shopping. Oh, so you unpack. You do unpack if
I
I
do
buy
that.
food shopping.
I do everything. What I've realised is I just fucking do everything.
Yeah. What? Sorry.
Okay, that was
Do you
quite
know what?
fun.
Can I just say something though? If you think you're cleaning the bathroom, stop.
I do.
'Cause
Well,
you're
no,
not.
I cleaned up your bathroom. I cleaned up my bathroom.
Yesterday, the mirror, I could barely see myself. I
That's
had
not
to
the
spray it with
bathroom.
glass
That's not the
cleaner
bar. I'm
in
not
the
doing
bathroom.
mirror. Yeah, but I do like your. How was your sides in the bathroom? I cleaned up. I put all your deodorants.
That's tidy and
Right,
sweet.
I tidied everything. I tidied and cleaned your room.
Tidy
Your room
it-
was a
no.
fucking mess.
See, here we go.
Your room was a mess.
Tidy
and
and
you
clean
come
it.
back. Oh my! I don't remember my room being this tidy.
Tidy. Tidy.
Because I fucking went in there, hoovered,
No.
sorted out your makeup, everything.
But tidying and cleaning are two different things.
God forbid I tidied.
Yeah, you do tidy.
I do a lot of tidying around this fucking house. I do a lot of tidying, and it goes under the radar.
Yeah, 'cause
the
maybe
snack
'cause you sit
drawer,
like that with your
the
leg up.
fridge. What is
Put
your
your leg
beef
down.
with the leg?
It's just so unmanly like.
I disagree.
It's so unmanly.
Is it more manly to be sitting like this?
Just
no.
like- just-
I squeeze my bollock.
Like
this
that,
is
yeah.
manly.
No, because I feel like that, the way you sit like that, if an emergency happened right now, like you're taking ages to get up. No, you are. You're like this. Your leg could get caught there. I just feel like a man should sit like this, ready to go at all times.
Right, okay, rest of the pod.
Like, yeah.
You know what? I just fucking stand up, actually.
Yeah, like, I just
I'll
feel
just
like
wait,
a man
be on
should just
command.
be alert and ready. You're comfy and laid back. Stay alert and
What
ready.
the fuck is there to be alert and ready for?
Just you never know. That noise that comes up a couple times sometimes when we're filming.
Aircon.
Yeah, like
I might have to fight the aircon.
let's see what else was trending going on this week.
Jake Paul, you see Jake Paul?
No.
Jake Paul fought Chavez Jr. Load of shit. I didn't watch that. Guess what I did watch though? UFC 318, I believe it was, or 317, one of the things. I told you. No, don't even Google it, because I told you and you'll remember what happened. Told you in the car. And I know you know. I remember you telling me that. So what happened in... Don't fucking close it now. What happened?
UFC?
Yeah, what happened?
God knows. It probably went in one ear and out the other.
Well, I told you. And
I don't know.
So what happened?
I don't know.
Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
Who won?
Ilia Topuria.
In what round?
First round.
Money. Ilia Topuria, I'm going to say it live on record right now. Ilia Topuria is better than prime Conor McGregor. If Ilia Topuria and prime Conor McGregor came in the ring or the octagon, Ilia Topuria knocks him out round one. Conor McGregor's shit. Ilia Topuria is the face of the UFC. He's the pound for pound GOAT, and he will retire the greatest UFC fighter of all time. Who's your favourite UFC fighter of all time?
I don't really care about UFC. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't watch UFC. Yeah, because of that. It's too
fucking
handsy
sick.
and physical. I don't like it.
I fuck it. UFC's so what? But you love
I prefer
boxing.
boxing. Yeah, I
UFC
don't
is
like
so
UFC.
much safer than boxing.
I feel like I get claustrophobic watching UFC.
UFC is genuinely. By the way, stop saying UFC. MMA is so much safer than boxing. So much safer.
I don't like how close they get.
What do you mean how close they get?
Sometimes they're on the floor and the guy's like legs over his
Yeah, it's called
neck
wrestling, love.
Yeah, I don't
It's called
like,
wrestling.
I don't like it. I prefer boxing.
But how? Why do you prefer boxing?
Because they just keep their distance,
That's fucking boring.
throw from a distance,
That's boring.
knockout.
Boring.
All right, I prefer boxing. Each to their own, isn't it?
You didn't ask me who my favourite UFC fighter is.
Oh my God. Who's your favourite UFC fighter of all time?
Yes.
The one with the pink hair, Mohican.
Sean O'Malley?
Yeah.
Of all time?
No, I don't know.
Yes.
I just did.
Guess.
I don't know.
Guess
Him,
again.
the one you just said would go down great.
No, I like Ilia Topuria, yeah. But he's like the villain.
I don't know though.
He's like a villain. Guess.
The one with the horrible ears.
That's about all of them, though. What are you on about? Who's
The one that beat Conor McGregor the first time.
Dustin Poirier?
No.
That is one of my favourites, actually, Dustin Poirier. I
All
like
right,
him.
I've done guessing.
Michael Bisping. Sabrina Carpenter put you on her story, eh?
Again.
And
Yeah.
you were actually gassed about
No,
that
I was
one.
actually.
I know you were
woke
gassed about that
up
one.
to so many DMs. Like my DMs were flooded with all the girls being like 10, 10, Sabrina's story, and I was excited because she
As you
posted
should
me
be.
first, and then she posted me first, and then she posted like 4 other people, and I was amongst Demi Lovato,
No.
Sophia Richie.
No. I told you this in the car. Demi Lovato was amongst Tennessee Fresher. You were first. They were amongst the GOAT. You.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm so proud.
Good, I
I'm
guess.
gonna be like nonchalant about this one because I got called gay a lot for last time. So
You posted
yeah.
it on your story.
Well done, bro.
You
Well done.
screenshot her story and posted it on your story.
Nah, you know
no
what?
context.
Well done, man. Well done, 10. What do you mean Marge died in The Simpsons?
What?
The fuck's happened here? Marge dead?
What's going on? First Mummy Pig and now Marge has actually died.
Mummy Pig was pregnant, didn't die.
No, but I'm saying like they're actually letting these people live real life experiences.
Marge Simpson's dead. That's way
is
too
it true
far.
or is it rumours?
What the fuck do you mean? It's a cartoon. It's not an actual human. She's gone.
Oh, she's not actually dead.
What do you mean?
It's one of them. You know, one of them ones like,
Got you.
yeah, wake up. It was all a dream.
Anyone still watch The Simpsons?
No, I never watched The Simpsons anyway.
Mum and Dad love Simpsons. You fucking loved it. You're telling me to fuck off. Every time, at least Dad was watching it all the time. Well, I grew up in a different fucking house then, didn't I?
Liar! You're a liar!
Why are you saying that? What's the TV show Dad always watches? Oh, fuck me.
You look like
Wait
a
until
weirdo.
Dad walks in. Right, fair enough. The Simpsons fan shares their heart. Why is the Shade Borough reporting on the Simpsons Marge Simpson death? Did they just do everything? They just do everything.
That's so funny.
Fair enough. Marge is dead. I'm not really that arsed, to be honest with you. Right, I think we just cut to the chase, 10.
What?
Should we rank the best cuck chairs of all time?
Oh, you don't want to talk about Jeff Bezos' wedding?
Can do if you want.
I don't really care.
No, me neither, to be honest with you.
No, I just keep seeing all these memes of her like smiling at her wedding, and it's like mood when you're about to inherit like 230 billion or billion even.
It'll be billion, yeah. It will be billion. A fair play.
And everyone's getting onto them for their floor.
Their floor?
Everyone's like, you married a billionaire and that's the floor that you
What's
that
the
you had.
floor
That
mean?
floor there.
What do you mean the floor?
The school floor.
Well, you can't check. You can't, what? You don't choose your wedding floor, do you?
Of course you do.
What? The floor?
Of course you choose your wedding floor. They chose that.
What do you mean? The wedding floor? It just looks like a... I don't...
Everyone's
Okay.
getting onto the floor.
Everyone's getting onto the floor. Sure.
They'll find anything. People
Nah,
on TikTok
congrats,
will actually
man.
find
Why not?
anything.
I don't know my Jeff Bezos lore. I don't know what he's like or whatever, but I see a lot of people like hating on him. But I don't get, like, is it just because he's got loads of money?
I don't
And
know
people
why.
are just jealous. I know he's like Amazon geezer.
20 million wedding.
That's fuck all for him,
20
though.
million on
That's
a wedding.
fuck all. For Jeff Bezos. That's nothing. That's like, I don't know how much he's got, but surely
Billions.
that's fuck all. Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know how much 1 billion is?
Yeah.
How much?
100 million.
No.
How much is 1 billion?
1,000 million. Because
Really?
100 million would be 100 million.
Why can't it just be
Here we go.
a million, not 1 billion?
What?
Why
Well,
can't
it
it
can
just
be
be
if you would.
1,000 million, not 1 billion? I'm going to leave that with you there.
Okay. But
Let's rank
but
it
do you want me to
now.
put into perspective how much a billion is?
Yeah, you just did.
No, I didn't. That's not putting into perspective. Can we get a Google, please? Let's go 1 million. How long is 1 million seconds in days, right? This just to put it into perspective for you. How long is 1 million seconds into days, right? 11 days. Now, how long is 1 billion seconds in days? Check this out. So 11 days for 1 million. 11,574 days for 1 billion. And I'll leave that with you.
Let's do what you wanted to do now. I didn't.
Oh,
want to
rank
do
the
this.
best cuck chairs of all time. Here we go. We found an Instagram rating cuck chairs. If you'd like to follow them, they're called Cuck Chairs Global. All right, here we
We
go.
actually have followers.
Let's have a look, shall we? People are adding them in the comments. Right, let's have a look. First one. Don't really like the angle of that one.
No, I don't like the. Well, actually, I don't mind the angle if you're sitting like this.
Well, I'm
Legs up.
not allowed to, so I've got to be on alert. Do you know what I mean? So
True. Not a good angle. But if it's a woman in the chair, or it's only men that sit in these
there's
chairs.
no women that are cucks. I've tried to find them. Sorry. So yeah. Oh, I like the one in the corner. Yeah, I like the one in the corner. Doesn't look too leather though.
Quite close though.
It is, but you want to be close
You
to
might
the
get
action.
something.
No, that's
Squirt up
exactly
on
that's
your
what
face.
you want. You want the
Really?
5D experience. Go on, keep going. There's a Reddit for it. Oh, I'll be on here. The cuck chair. Oh
That's
my
nice.
god, that's great.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is fucking luxurious cucking right there. Explain. Oh yeah,
It's a
audio
nice
listeners, you
long-
must be confused.
Yeah, it's a nice long sofa opposite the bed.
Right,
It's got
no,
cushions.
it's like perpendicular. It's like bang, the money
Yeah.
seat. That's like a fucking front row seat. That'll
and
go
there's
for
2 on the side too, so you can switch angles.
fucking no. Or you can get a couple of people involved. You could get. Look, I'm seeing 1, 2. I'm seeing 4 cucks there.
Yeah.
That's a 4 cuck. That's a 6-man right there.
How much would you have to be offered to watch me?
0.
Danny, be for real.
0. Well, I'd pay you.
No, be actually for real.
I'd pay you.
Oh, whatever. I can't answer these questions. You're not being
Psych
serious.
ward cuck chair. Ooh, nah, I don't like that one. And is that?
That's the same floor that he got married on.
I don't like that one.
That's the same as his wedding floor.
Maybe that was where they went afterwards.
Oh, I quite like that. It looks like a swivel.
Oh,
That's
and
like
you've
a
got a
swivel
table
chair.
for snacks as well.
Yeah, and if you're ADHD, you can just give a swivel, swivel, swivel while you watch it.
No, I like that. Oh, a twofer? That's a bit close for action because you can imagine 2 men right there. It might get a little bit
Yeah, I don't like that.
close,
one.
to be honest with you. In the spot. Oh, you get your own spotlight just for the moment that's about to happen. Turn the light on. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
you do have your own sort. Like, I don't know. Don't look comfy though.
Oh, it's been
Oh,
used.
shit.
Oh, you know what happened there? Innit? Innit? Yeah.
Ew, Daniel.
Miss Zebra. A classy cuck. That is a classy one. I like that. I don't know about too much. There's not a lot of room there.
Oh. Oh, that one's actually...
Oh, that one's actually been labelled as a cuck share. That's not their
This is
first
a
rodeo.
thing.
Oh, best believe it, baby. I feel like going forward, if we were to ever do this, I'd need a table as well. That's what I've learned from this. I'd need a tape. That's horrific. That looks like a torture device. What's your favourite, like, torture device back in the day?
You asked me this before, and I don't.
I think
have
it's a
one.
really, like, not to be offensive, but what is your favourite, like,
I don't
torture?
have one.
Why? Everyone's got their own favourite torture method.
I don't have my favourite torture method. What's yours? I know what yours is. The one you told me before.
Which one did I tell you before? It changes every day. I like a brazen bull. Brazen bull's decent. I don't know what the other one's called, but it's where they strap them up on rope on a ship, chuck them overboard so they fall under the ship. And obviously under the ship, there's loads of like sharp edges. So you're drowning and getting stabbed by loads of sharp edges. That's pretty cool. Not cool, but like intriguing.
Ew.
Brazen bull's probably like the goat though.
I hate that. These things were even...
No, but do you know what the best thing about it is? The people, I'm fairly sure I'm right in saying, the person that invented the brazen bull got tortured in the brazen bull and died from his own invention.
Still doesn't make me feel any better about it.
Why? The originator. Look at some images. So basically, it's a bowl made out of like steel. Person gets put inside, gets heated up, they burn alive, but there's also a microphone in there so you can hear them go, "Arr!" It sounds like a bull.
I hate that so much, don't I? It's really horrible.
Well, no, it's not around anymore, so you ain't got to worry about it.
Probably
You won't be
is,
putting
just a hidden...
You won't be putting the brazen bull,
things.
don't worry. Should we do some dilemmas?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then, girl. You can do your first one.
This is dilemma number 1. Put your leg down now, otherwise I'm not doing it.
Ooh.
That's how I talk to Keith.
Yeah, you do.
I bought a fake Rolex on holiday, like proper dupe, £60 job, but it actually looks unreal. I posted a pic flexing it, and now my mates think I've come into money. One of them even asked if I'd made it out of crypto. Anyway, I've now accidentally agreed to lend £300 to my mate till payday, and I can't admit the watch is fake without looking like a mug. Do I tell the truth or just write it out and hold the L?
Why are you giving him 300 quid?
Because they think he's got money now because he bought a fake watch.
All right, cool. So what? Once you know your boy's got money, you ask him to lend you something.
If you need it.
You're a bitch.
No, if you need it.
No, you're a bitch.
I'd say...
Nah. Sorry, go. Sorry.
If I was you, I'd say I didn't actually get this watch, I stole it.
Or just say I got given it, maybe. Like as a present from the sheiks.
Yeah.
But hold on, if I suddenly just got loads of money and someone comes up to me, my mate, and goes, "Oh, give me money," I said no.
No, if he said I really need it and I know now that you're a bit better off, would you be able to just lend me some money till I get paid? And you'd still say no?
I'd say get a job.
That's horrible.
Why?
Because like I've lent money to my friends before.
So have I.
Yes, but
I'm not. What do you mean?
Yeah, but they needed it and you've got it, so why would you not just give it?
Because they take the piss out of it. It starts as that. It's happened to me. I won't name names, but I gave someone 500 quid because he sent me a lovely DM saying, I'm suffering. I need to pay my uni. I send him 500 quid. Nah, for real.
That's a scam.
No, it was my boy.
All the time.
It was my boy, right? And yeah, he was like, I need 500 quid. So I was like, okay, there you go, mate.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I'm still keeping up to date with him. The next like couple of weeks stories were him fucking drinking, him doing this. He keeps DMing. Where's my phone? He keeps DMing me like at least once a month. Like, it's happened again, mate. I really need. That's why I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Because people are greedy.
That's the thing. If you lend someone money, right, you can't lend someone money with the idea of, I don't want to see you having fun anymore. Because in the back of your head, you think, I don't want to see you having fun, but I'm not lending you the money like with the consequence that you can't then go out and like have fun. Because you never know. You might have lent him the money for that, but you might have had someone else lending the money for his night out.
Yeah, I don't look.
Just say you stole the watch and you don't actually have the money to give. Or you could do a Danny and say, I'm not lending it to you. Struggle. We've all had to struggle in life.
Yeah,
you
like,
have a little bit of struggle
no one deserves
too.
handouts. I don't know. Dilemma number 2. Oh, God. One of the boys confessed on a night out that he's been secretly editing himself taller in every group photo. Like genuinely Facetune leg extensions We only clocked because he forgot to do it in one, and now he looks tiny. Now he's pissed at us for ruining his confidence, but we're like, you literally gaslit us into thinking you're 5'11". Are we in the wrong for roasting him? No.
No, but you guys are with him, so you know he's not tall.
Yeah, I'm confused by how you've just clocked.
Like he didn't gaslight you. He just gaslighted everyone else. But you know he was small because you were the one in the picture with him.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong for roasting him. If my boy was like faking his height, that he's getting pelters for that. Absolutely.
Yeah, valid. Roast all you want.
There we go.
For it.
That was easy. Last one.
Dilemma number 3. One of the lads has started doing cold plunges every morning and it's completely changed his personality. I know someone like that when they got some recovery boots. He won't shut up about his discipline and dopamine detoxing.
Facts.
He literally turned down a pint the other day because it wasn't aligned with his mission. I'm all for self-development, but this feels like a different person. Do we tell him he's changing? No. Let him live.
Bro, he's cooking, man. He's cooking.
Remember Ryan?
My boy.
Ask him how many sessions he's been doing with Ryan recently.
We spoke about this in the car and we know full well.
He was your personality. When you first met PT Ryan, he was your personality trait. He was.
I still talk to him every day.
Yeah, you do. You guys are. He's a dad, and you guys are going to go on dad walks soon.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Just let him. Some people just.
There's two ways. Things. I'm all for people doing this cold plunge bullshit and that, but like, so he turned down a pint the other day. I feel like it depends how he's going about it. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you're going out to a restaurant with like a vegan and you get a steak, are they like, oh, shouldn't be doing that? Do you know what I mean? Because that's you're just a prick. But if you're going out with a vegan and they're just like, oh, whatever.
They don't mention it, yeah.
Same with like, oh, you can go down to the pub and as long as he's not like, oh, you shouldn't be drinking that. You should be in the cold plunge, mate.
I'm so much better because I'm not drinking it.
But as long as he's just like, oh, no, I'm all right. I don't want a pint because I've got this in the morning. Then fucking leave him alone, mate. He's all right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. They were decent dilemmas. Nothing crazy this week.
Cold plunges are great. I want to start doing that in the morning.
I can't be arsed, mate. Just have a cold shower, no, if you're really about it.
Yeah.
Just have a cold shower. They reserve your muscle growth by 60%, so you should only do it on days off. You shouldn't do it every day.
What?
Cold plunges. Okay. Am I wrong?
You said one negative. How about you say all the positives?
Well, no, I'm just saying that's why you shouldn't do it every day.
Why? I hear that it's really good every day.
Well, you shouldn't, because it reserves muscle growth by 60%. Anyway, should we punch the punching bag?
Yeah.
Should we punch the punching bag? Right. I have 836 to beat and 10 has 444 to beat. Ladies first.
I don't know if I can punch it today.
Why?
I don't know if my trousers are really see-through or not.
Right.
Can you let me know?
Sure. Ah!
Really see-through?
No.
I'm gonna have to blur it if anything. Oh, my legs are killing me.
She boxed yesterday for reference. She's back in the boxing grind now.
No, I think squats with the...
Sorry. I moved. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's not going to be a high score anytime soon. Right. Okay, she's having another...
You're in my way! I'm sorry, you are!
I will not be talking to like that.
Your legs were down. And
I will not be talking to like a little boy.
I will not be talking to... English, please. Right. Move your big fat leg. God.
Yeah, nice one. Sit down, mate. Sit down.
Daddy! Ow, it's because my legs actually are killing, guys.
He has not beat his high score. 813 for Annie Darrens this week. We go again next week. Next week, we'll have a special guest to add a new addition to the leaderboard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude Punching episode 18. There will be a challenge next week with our special guest, which we will not reveal until next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe on the YouTube and rate us 5 stars on the Spotify. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Bye-bye.